You're running your business for how long now? 5 years?
Yeah, pretty much. But like,
So
even still,
you
like,
definitely have something to tell about the resilience and
absolutely. But like,
challenges
even with that business, like, it took me 5 years to get to this point now, and I know from right now it's going to take me 10 years just to have anything.
yeah, just move the needle.
I just moved it, and there's been so many opportunities in way in which I can quit. Like, even right now, like, it's quite a stressful time, and coming up to year end, there's every reason why people are saying you should probably pack this in. It's not.
That's not the way, really.
But it's also like, no, this is just a way in which I have to persevere and trust the process and treat it as an opportunity, not necessarily an obstacle. And that's really hard to do when it's your life and you can't see anything else in terms of, it feels so it's so personal. And I think everyone's journey is that. But there've been particular challenges that I was faced with DOSMAS that really did question my resilience, and I had to look at it from a place of positivity and learning and not negativity, because there's always that opportunity in which to grow from. And yeah, last year was just faced with an opportunity that was, or an obstacle. I call it an opportunity, not an obstacle.
Exactly.
Where it was a big learning curve for me, but it almost brought my business down. And even now, towards the end of this year, like, faced with another one of those opportunities where it jeopardizes our business and our income. But it's about kind of trusting yourself and trusting the process and looking at it from a place of growth, not from a place of, this is overwhelming, I can't handle this, this is too much. And also, again, the expectation. I don't have any expectations. I just enjoy it. And yes, success would be nice in that I would have a bit more financial freedom. But when you remove that sort of expectation of what that is, and you live a little bit more below that, and actually, I'm healthy, I've got 2 legs, I'm happy, then you start to remove it, and resilience becomes easier.
Yeah, sorry if I cut in.
No, go for it.
That's another thing with when you're doing hard things and overcoming challenges, you start to appreciate those little things a lot more. Little things like, I remember I used to go to Wandsworth Common with my mate. We used to grab a coffee and just sit by the lake and just appreciate the moment. There's a there are dogs playing, and you just feel the gratitude that, like, you're able to see. But just because you have these hard things, and I guess that's why it's really hard when you see people from rich families, not everyone, but a lot of these young kids are just very depressed because they have everything they want in life. There's no struggle, nothing.
Yeah.
Well, like, what are you going to enjoy the view of the lake when they have a Ferrari in there?
Well, exactly. And I know that you're going to sort of build on this topic of sort of how to build resilience.
Yeah.
But we live in a world where we try and remove any sort of adversity from our lives. And, like, especially in my life, that was a lot of fear was instilled in me, that I couldn't do things, or that the world was too scary. And that didn't do any good for my resilience in terms of when I was faced with a challenge, I would shy away from it and just think that I was not good enough to overcome it. And I could never overcome it because I was always made to feel that I wasn't good enough, or that I wasn't strong enough or capable enough. So I had to really teach myself that I could do that. And by doing that was kind of throwing myself into the deep end. And it's even doing the small things, like just getting up out of bed, like, when you don't want to.
That's a hard thing.
It's such a hard thing.
It's such a hard thing.
It's so difficult when it's cold and shit. But that's resilient. It's leaning into the things that you don't like.